Well, welcome to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the San Jose City tournament. Our commentator seems to be running a little late, so I'll try to fill in best I can in the meantime. To the line, that's Nate Jean Pierre. Makes one of two. Lassen with a corner three. And that's good. That's number 20. Evan Caldwell. Lassen started off hot yesterday in their season opening game against San Jose City College. Looking to see if that can continue here against Monterey Peninsula. The Lobos work the ball around. Baseline out of bounds play. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Lobos throw it inside, but it's picked off. Turnover. And it's right back to Monterey Peninsula. And they score off the steal. That was Malik Ross with the basket. Another steal. Monterey Peninsula looks to get out on the break. And a little sloppy this morning as Lassen gets it right back. Transition three, no good. Both teams really pushing the pace here early on. Malik Ross gets in the paint, kicks it out. And challenged at the basket, but Sahil Ibrahim will be to the line. If I mispronounced names, my apologies. I wasn't aware I was going to be producing and calling the game until about 10 seconds before tip-off. So I got the rosters from the scores table, and we'll do the best we can to bring you this action live from San Jose City College. Ibrahim goes 1 of 2. And it looks like that Lassen shot was changed to a 2-pointer, so the score is now 4-2. Ibrahim knocks down both. Monterey up 5-2 up here in the early going. Lassen breaks the press. And they're fouled under the basket, so number 40, Anthony Roby Jr. will now head to the line. If I'm a little Roby knocks down 1 of 2. And if I'm a little delayed or ahead of time, ahead of the action, my apologies as well, as using the automated camera that they have here at San Jose City College. We got to run everything on a few second delay, so without me being able to hear the audio while I produce, so I'm going to do the best I can to call this action. Roby gets stripped under the basket, and Monterey Peninsula out in transition again, and they look to get to the line. So far, a lot of fast-paced action here and a lot of free throws. Ibrahim will go to the line once again for the Lobos, shooting 2. Lassen with 3 fouls in the first 3 minutes. The Lobos continue to knock down their free throws. They'll be able to take advantage of these early fouls from the Cougars. Thanks again for tuning in to the San Jose City College Tip-Off Classic. And Ibrahim is 4 for 4 from the line in the early going, 4 points for him. Lassen looking to get a good shot. And Roby is blocked at the rim. Monterey Peninsula coming out with lots of energy today. Nice shot down the middle of the paint. Malik Ross and Ibrahim so far. All the points for the Lobos. And another steal for the Lobos, who Ibrahim gets hit with a back door, and that's going to be a timeout. Coach Will Friedman's seen enough for now. We'll be right back.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Welcome back to the San Jose City College Tip-Off Classic, brought to you by San Jose City College men's basketball. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Dion I, producer, and as of right now, I'm also calling the play-by-play on a short notice. Our San Jose City College appointed commentator has yet to arrive. Lassen looks to break the press. And they score. So great timeout by Coach Will Friedman. They got to slow the ball down and make things happen. That's Sasso with a two-pointer off the backdoor cut. Monterey Peninsula getting in the paint. And a nice move underneath for number 35, Noah Semple, who he gets on the board. And another steal. The press is just paying dividends for Monterey Peninsula so far as they score another two. And they credit that one to Nate Jean-Pierre. And Darling Guyton drains a beautiful three. He was hot yesterday, so Lassen's looking to find the hot hand, seeing if they can get back in here. 7-point lead early for Monterey Peninsula. See her get a chance to look at Guyton's three. Got to move our camera back a little bit. They moved that three-point line back a little bit this year. Monterey Peninsula get some subs, get some fresh legs out there. Yeah, the press is working on a lot of levels right now for the Lobos. They're getting steals, but they're also slowing Lassen down. Lassen doesn't have as much time to run their offense. And we got to travel underneath. So another turnover for Lassen. This one doesn't lead to a transition bucket, but it pays off either way for the Lobos. Monterey Peninsula gets it in. 15-foot jumper is good. That's number 13, Emilio Tome Romero, with a nice 15-foot mid-range jumper. Gets Monterey back up by 9. Missed three off the mark, but offensive rebound for the Cougars. Big bucket. I believe that goes number 20. Evan Caldwell. Nice putback finish for them. As Lassen's now off. Transition bucket. And Guyton. A nice 4-0 run here in the last 20 seconds or so for the Cougars. Gets them back within 5. Chris Anderson looking to probe. Get in the paint. Creates a closeout. Penetrate, easy bucket. So nice penetration and kick for Monterey Peninsula as Eric Green kisses that one off the glass. Lassen finds a short corner. Popped out from behind, turnover, Cougars. Monterey Peninsula back out in the races, but stripped away out of bounds. So Monterey Peninsula with another steal. And they get an opportunity to work on their early season baseline out of bounds plays. Probably not the way they drew that one up. Nice, much needed steal for the Cougars. If they get a chance to slow things down and work in the half-court offense. Mid-range pull-up. No good. Monterey Peninsula will clean it up. Mid-range jumper is good. Pull up for A.J. Gabidner. Both teams showing their mid-range game here so far. I personally like to see that. Mix things up, as a lot of teams nowadays are strictly at the rim or three-pointers only. Good to see some mid-range game out there. So Lassen's going to work the ball around now, see if they can cut into this lead or deficit that they have right now. Three-pointer off the mic for Guyton. Both teams not short of hustle, as Lassen comes from behind and stops that transition break. See there, number 32, Sterling Rivera. And looks like the ball is going to be credited to Lassen, so big-time hustle play there for Rivera. Not only stops the transition of Monterey Peninsula, but they get the ball back. And Monterey's half-court defense causing problems right now as well. Cougars caught in the air, and that one's picked off. About three Monterey Peninsula defenders were there to steal that one. Nice kick out for an open three, no good. And Lassen will clear the boards. One and done for Monterey Peninsula on that possession. Seems everywhere Lassen goes, it looks like there's 2 or 3 Monterey Peninsula defenders. And almost stolen on the inbounds pass, but Lassen will recover the ball. Nice kick out. Good idea for Lassen. Pump fake penetrate, but stuck. Double teamed on the baseline. We have a jump ball, and Monterey Peninsula will be credited this possession. Alternate possession. From 19 feet out, another jumper for A.J. Gabiner. Puts Monterey Peninsula up by double figures. Jackson Krug off the mark. Lassen offensive board gives him another chance, but we have a travel in the paint, so turnover. The Lobos' full court defense and half court defense seems to be causing a little bit of problems for the Cougars thus far. Challenge in the paint. Lassen off to the races now. See what they can do. Open three. Looks good. It is good. That's number 10, Jackson Krug, who drains the three for the Cougars, who get within 8. Nice dish and finish. Emilio Tom Romero off the nice Chris Anderson pass. And the Lobos are back up by 10. Trey Haggerty with the ball. Gets in the paint, floaters off the front of the iron. Monterey Peninsula will get the rebound and get into their half-court offense. Nice slip screen there, 35. Gets rewarded, Noah Semple with another point-blank power layup for the Lobos. And Lassen looks to swing it, but it goes out of bounds. And that will lead to a timeout for your Cougars. And this will be a full timeout. We'll be back in one.
Go Jaguars!
Nothing better than opening day, and nothing better than opening day on a new field, in a new yard. So I'm really excited about this, not only for the school, but for the athletes as well. It's a court infield, softer for less impact. I think it'll be player friendly, not as much impact on the body, not as much wear and tear on the body.
Yeah, well, it's an exciting thing for the school, for the neighborhood, for everybody, and it looks awesome. I'm excited to see the progress, and first game, great day for San Jose City College.
So having athletics here in addition to our quality academic programs really provides a holistic experience for our students, and that's what I love about SJCC, and I'm very thankful to our community with passing the bond so that we can really upscale our facilities for our students.
Welcome back to the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. This is Dion I on the mic filling in for our San Jose City appointed commentator who is not here yet. We appreciate the San Jose City College students helping us out with camera and commentary. Wasn't prepared to call the game today, but I'll do the best I can. Got the rosters in front of us. Got to see these guys play yesterday. 3 great games yesterday. Hopefully we have the same today. Lassen looking to double team in the paint. Kicked out. Ibrahim left-handed across the key. No good. Tough shot. Lassen will get the rebound. Great transition D from Monterey Peninsula as they stop the fast break. But Lassen, good pass underneath. Tough angle Trey Haggerty with a 2-point power layup. So Lassen gave the points to the wrong team there. My apologies. 10-point game. Monterey Peninsula 27-17. Lassen with 2 defensive stops in a row. That'll help you get back in the game. Get some stops on the defensive end. Nice one-handed floater. No good. As Monterey Peninsula gets picked off in their transition. And Lassen comes back, a little doopsie-doo off the toilet bowl roll. And number 0, Jack Scortino with a beautiful finish as the Cougars cut their deficit to only 8 points now, back into single digits. And there you go, another stop. So that's 4 defensive stops in a row for the Cougars. Doing a great job after that last full timeout. Will Friedman gathering his troops. Tough shot underneath, no good for the Cougars. Chris Anderson, tough shot in the paint, off the mark. So it's 5 stops in a row here for the Lassen Cougars as they look to fight back into this game. Wide open 3, no good. And the refs, good eye for the officials there as the ball did not hit the rim, so they're going to adjust the shot clock down to 17 seconds. Lassen getting to the paint, kicking out. 3 in the corner, no good. Monterey Peninsula, great defense on that possession. Chris Anderson looking to slow things down. So Lobos look to get in their half court set here. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Open 3, no good. So Lassen pulling together a string of defensive stops here. Big 3, no good for Sterling Rivera. I'm sorry, that was Trey Haggerty. Have to watch my monitors since we have that delay action with that center camera that San Jose City College has. We have another timeout. We'll be back here in just 1 minute on NorCal Sports TV's coverage. I want to give a shout out to our loyal sponsor there, American Asphalt. So Lassen has strung together about 6 or 7 stops in a row and has gotten back within single digits, but the Lobos still have an 8-point lead here as they look to kick it to an open shooter, but a little miscommunication there as nobody was there for the open look. So Lassen get a chance to run their baseline out of bounds play. Still down by 8. Backdoor, but no good, just off the mark there. Another turnover. Lassen looking to try to take advantage of the aggressive defense by Monterey Peninsula, but the backdoor pass was just a little too hot there for Scortino to handle. And Monterey Peninsula with another forced turnover. And number 14, A.J. Gabender, will get to the line as he attacks the basket aggressively here. Gabender with 5 points on the day so far. And he goes 2 for 2. So that will stop. One way to stop a scoring drought, get to the line, and that's what they do. The Lobos now, after scoring, are able to get into their aggressive full-court defense, which has paid off so far, but Lassen finally breaks the press and punishes them for doing so as number 20, Evan Caldwell, gets the easy layup. Another mid-range pull-up. That's Malik Ross from 15. Beautiful shot. Lassen gets trapped in the corner, but they break the press again. And tough layup, no good. So as good as a turnover there for Monterey Peninsula as they force a tough shot and get the rebound. Chris Anderson into paint, and he'll be fouled as well. So just the 5th foul. But the Saints on the shot, so he'll get 2 more free throws here with 3:22 left in the first half. You're watching the San Jose City College Tip-Off Classic presented by NorCal Sports TV in partnership with San Jose City College. We appreciate the San Jose City students helping out with camera. And our other student, hopefully our commentator, will arrive at some point here today. But I'll make sure to get more prepared for the following games just in case I need to pull double duty again. And 1 of 2 at the line for Chris Anderson. As Lassen pushes it up, they get in the paint, nothing there. Kick down the lane, we have a blocking foul, and Lassen will get to the line. As we'll see here the replay. Yep, had his feet on the line there. Took a tough shot. As both guys seem to recover from that. We'll look at from a different angle. It's both feet definitely on the line. Tough fall for both guys. No lack of effort here from either team. Number 0, Jack Scortino to the line, and he makes 1 of 2. And Lassen blocks the Malik Ross reverse layup. Good defense here for the Cougars in the last 6, 7, 8 minutes or so. See if they can get it done on the offensive end. Number 12, McKay Robert, with a nice finish with the right hand down the lane for the Cougars, who cut that deficit back into single digits now. Final 2 minutes of the first half. See how these teams finish off this first half. And another unforced turnover. Ball pressure. All right, Lassen starting to pay off for them as well. As early on, Lassen was turning the ball over quite a bit. They've done much better here in the second half of this first half in that department. Mid-range jumper off the glass. That's number 20, Evan Caldwell, getting it done from about 15 feet out. 6-point deficit now. Monterey looking to get a good shot here, finish off this first half strong. Chris Anderson gets doubled, has to kick it out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. forced into a tough shot. May have traveled, but no call. Number 5, Malik Ross with the finish. Tough finish. And that can be very discouraging when you have a great defensive possession like that, looking like you're going to force Monterey Peninsula into a bad shot or a shot clock violation, and they're able to score in that manner. But two good teams here that are battling this one out. And we have back-to-back turnovers. Lassen looks to push it up. Open three, no good off the mark from McKay Robert. .15 seconds on the shot clock. And Lassen almost gets the steal. That would have been a big one here just before the half. Seven seconds on the shot clock, 21 on the game clock. Long three, no good off the mark. Lassen with the rebound is going to get a chance to score just before halftime. Alley-oop, no good. And Monterey will get the last shot up, possibly. And no good, so we have a 26-34 halftime score. The Lobos up over the Cougars in the first half of game 1 of day 2 of the San Jose City College Classic. Look, if you're not subscribed already to NorCal Sports TV, go ahead and do that for us. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell for any games where if you want an automatic alert for when the game starts. And we'll be right back after this halftime interlude with the second half of your Lassen Cougars and Monterey.
Go Jaguars!
Nothing better than opening day and nothing better than opening day on a new field, in a new yard. So I'm really excited about this, not only for the school, but for the athletes as well. It's a cork infield, softer for less impact. I think it'll be player friendly, not as much impact on the body, not as much wear and tear on the body.
Yeah, well, it's an exciting thing for the school, for the neighborhood, for everybody, and it looks awesome. I'm excited to see the progress, and first game, great day for San Jose City College.
So having athletics here, in addition to our quality academic programs, really provides a holistic experience for our students. And that's what I love about SJCC, and I'm very thankful to our community with passing the bond so that we can really upscale our facilities for our students.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Woo! Go Jaguars!
Nothing better than opening day and nothing better than opening day on a new field, in a new yard. So I'm really excited about this, not only for the school, but for the athletes as well. It's a court infield, softer for less impact. I think it'll be player friendly, not as much impact on the body, not as much wear and tear on the body.
Yeah, well, it's an exciting thing for the school, for the neighborhood, for everybody, and it looks awesome. I'm excited to see the progress, and first game, great day for San Jose City College.
So having athletics here, in addition to our quality academic programs, really provides a holistic experience for our students. And that's what I love about SJCC, and I'm very thankful to our community with passing the bond so that we can really upscale our facilities for our students.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Go Jaguars!
Nothing better than opening day and nothing better than opening day on a new field, in a new yard. So I'm really excited about this, not only for the school, but for the athletes as well. It's a court infield, softer for less impact. I think it'll be player friendly, not as much impact on the body, not as much wear and tear on the body.
Yeah, well, it's an exciting thing for the school, for the neighborhood, for everybody, and it looks awesome. I'm excited to see the progress, and first game, great day for San Jose City College.
So having athletics here in addition to our quality academic programs really provides a holistic experience for our students, and that's what I love about SJCC, and I'm very thankful to our community with passing the bond so that we can really upscale our facilities for our students.
Welcome back to the San Jose City College Tip-Off Classic on NorCal Sports TV. This is Dion I, your producer as well. My first time having to call play-by-play in my career as I produce a broadcast for you, but I'm glad it happened for basketball. That's the only sport I understand and know and have experience playing. So Monterey Peninsula comes in with an 8-point lead at halftime over the Lassen Cougars. Coach Spearing's team, Malik Ross, leads all scorers for the Lobos with 8. He is your leading scorer for the Lobos at halftime. And for Lassen, Caldwell has 8 as well. So your two leading scorers, both teams with 8, as Lassen will get the first possession, and we're off to the second half here. Lassen came in strong last night against San Jose City. They were down at 1.25, and they got all the way within about 6 points in the second half. So we'll see what they can do. But as of right now, Monterey Peninsula starts the second half the same way they started the game, with an easy bucket in transition. But Lassen will come right back and do the same as Ibrahim scores for Monterey Peninsula, and number 40, Anthony Roby Jr. scores for Lassen. Pass picked off, swing pass. Good idea. Lassen looking to move the ball. Cole Rutherford looked to swing the ball, but Kenny Garrard was there to pick that one off. Monterey Peninsula's defense has been very impressive. Not just the full court press, but also their half court defense. Oftentimes it looks like there might be 6 guys out there on the floor, the way that they seem to have 2 or 3 guys cutting players off on a regular basis. So Lassen's mid-range corner shot no good. And Monterey Peninsula with the one-and-done defensive possession. Noah Semple squares up from 15, just off the mark. Anthony Roby Jr. gathers the rebound. Looks like we got a foul. So here's the easy buckets here in the early goings of the second half. That was Roby Jr.'s bucket from a nice pass from Cole Rutherford. Some interesting spacing there on that possession. Lassen had almost all 5 players on one side of the court. I think it was a broken play. That's what it looked like to me as I watch on my monitor. Lassen picking up the defense here. We got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Step back. No good for Ross, and Lassen is off to the races. Scortino drive and dish. Just short. And another one-and-done defensive possession there for Monterey Peninsula. Backdoor play picked off. And Ibrahim steps out of bounds. We see here on the replay, can't really see the out of bounds in the camera angle, but you can take our word and the ref's word for it on that one. As Lassen scores on the backdoor play, but Monterey Peninsula right back on the other side answers. So still a single-digit lead as the Lobos are up by 9 still here in the early going. So that was number 1, Kenny Garrard. Nice 3, holds the follow through. He knew that one looked good as he released it. And Ibrahim, fast break, throws it down with authority. It's Monterey Peninsula back up by double digits, and that's going to lead to a Lassen timeout, 30-second timeout. We will be right back.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Welcome back to our coverage of the San Jose City College tip-off. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. We've been bringing you the action for 6 years now in Northern California. And we'll be bringing coverage in different regions here upcoming as well. Lassen off the timeout. See what Will Friedman's got in store. Try to make sure this one doesn't get away from the Cougars. But speaking of getting away from the Cougars, Monterey Peninsula with another steal. Fortunately, no, that they say the ball's out of bounds on Lassen. So I thought that Thought Monterey Peninsula turned that one over, but the Lobos will retain possession here. Out of bounds play, picked off. An easy transition bucket for number 20, Evan Caldwell. And they looks like they just added a point to Monterey Peninsula on the board there. So 32-42. Could have been my mistake. I'm doing a lot right now. And penetrate and kick. And one as Evan Caldwell finishes underneath. Beautiful pass. Cole Rutherford. Nice dish inside. Caldwell with the strength, finishes with his left hand. And the lefty is off the mark, but Lassen will get the defensive rebound on the free throw. That can't happen with your Monterey Peninsula. You've been having such a good defensive game. To give up a free throw rebound and giving Lassen a chance to get momentum, that's not one of the things you want to do here. Rutherford drains a three from downtown. And they moved Monterey's score back to 41 on the scoreboard. So that's a four-point lead now. Is that three by Rutherford? I think they're talking things over with the scorers table at the moment. Just trying to make sure, because I had 41 for Monterey Peninsula, and then they added 42. So I did 42, and then I look up there, and they gave them 41. So I think they wanted to make sure that whatever's showing on the board is accurate. And Monterey goes inside, but the Lobos attacked by a pack of Cougars. And we have a jump ball. Possession will go to Monterey Peninsula. Coach Spearing wants to call timeout. Feeling the momentum getting away from his Lobos and wants to make sure they run a great play here. So we'll be right back.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
That way you can get ready for the next one. Nice play out of bounds, no good. So Coach Spearing drew up a great play, got a great shot, just couldn't finish there. And Lassen backdoor play just off the rim. And not sure what the call is. Maybe I could see on the replay. Be a foul on the rebound, possibly. Even our automated camera is not sure whose ball it is, so it'll be Lobos' ball. 4-point lead right now. Semple inside. No good, but he's fouled, and we'll get to the line. See here on the replay. Nice pick and roll action. And Guyton called for hacking him on the arm. Simple. No good on the first one. Not too bad of a foul there, unless Guyton's in any kind of foul trouble. That looks like to be a good foul here. And Semple goes 0 for 2, so Lassen has a chance to cut into this deficit even more. Was down by double figures for much of the first half. 3 in the corner, and it's good. Guyton from downtown. Lassen has cut this lead to 1. Just like last night, Lassen came out super hot. And if my program wasn't acting up, I would know exactly what happened here. So what's the call? Looks like they called travel, so another turnover. Off the glass, and Lassen takes the lead. Cole Rutherford drive and kisses it off the glass. Lassen now up by 1. But Semple is fouled inside. So Lassen wasting no time cutting into that 9-point halftime deficit as you see a beautiful take and kiss off the glass by Cole Rutherford. We got 13:25 left here in the first half. Semple drains this one. Nice touch. Went 0 for 2 on his last 2 free throws a minute ago. Ties this one up 42-42 with one more shot. And he drains them both. So the Lobos now back up front by 1. Lassen from the corner, no good. You got a back and forth game here now that Lassen has cut this double-digit lead down to 1. Semple miss off the mark, offensive rebound, no good. But the refs say it will stay Monterey Peninsula. Tough call there. Lassen doing a good job on the baseline out of bound defensive stances. And Anderson is fouled as he looks to make something happen there. Tough shot. Cougars bailed him out on that foul. Was taking a tough shot. Momentum going away from the basket. Anderson pulls the string short on the first one. Anderson only 1 point on the night so far. Make that 2. Monterey back up by 2 now. 12:44 on the clock. Deep 3. Guyton off the mark. Gets his rebound. But the ref said he was out of bounds. Tough break as he followed his shot. Semple in the high post. Mid-range jumper off the mark, but Semple playing volleyball at the basket there. And he scores 2. He's here. He's 46-42, 11:50 on the clock. Lassen forces another turnover. Well, back and forth here in the first 8 minutes of the second half. Lassen was down 9, got up by 1. But with those types of plays right there, they're going to have a hard time coming back. As Monterey Peninsula, easy steal and layup, puts them up by 6. So Monterey Peninsula working to do what got them the big lead in the first half by playing great defense. And you got it's like too much hand action on the ball handler as we got a hand check. Kind of unfortunate on that call, as it looked like Lassen was going to get a wide open layup on the off block there. But nonetheless, it'll be out of bounds to the Cougars. Pick and roll action, no good. Tough break there for Anthony Roby Jr. And we got to travel. The Monterey Peninsula looking, got a couple different presses, it looks like. This is more like a three-quarter court press, a little different than what they were showing the first half. Lassen swings it open in the corner, bottom of the net. Credit that one to Nathan Smothers, who drains a 3 in the corner. Lassen down by 3. Lobos look to keep this lead as Lassen looks to fight back here in the second half. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot, step back. No good off the back of the rim. And got two guys fighting for the ball underneath. And we got a foul. Not sure who the foul's on. They were trying to tie it up. Lassen ball. 10 minutes left. Down by 3. Monterey with a three-quarter court press, looking to slow things down. Mid-range jumper, top of the key. Nothing but net, number 33, Trey Haggerty. Pulls the Cougars within 1. Tough shot, no good. Both teams battling it out for the offensive rebound. Every possession's big right now with a 1-point lead, and bodies diving on the floor. Another jump ball and possession. Ref pointed. The official pointed in Lassen's direction. And that looks like is what it will be. Lassen ball. Big possession here. In the paint and scores again. That's number 12, McKay Robert. He's fired up as Lassen jumps back up front. A little tennis match going on here. Tough contested shot from the baseline. No good, and Lassen pushes it in transition. And number 12, McKay Roberts scores again. And not too sure what the call is as I'm looking at things in delayed action on my screen. But there's McKay Roberts, nice behind the back finish on the previous possession. And then beautiful pass in transition as Scortino finds him breaking beautifully there, but maybe it looks like a technical foul. Probably got a little too fired up on that one as they came back within, or from being down by as much as 11 or so in the first half. That's a tough break. Sorry, guys, our camera doesn't know what's going on up there. These automated cameras can be a little tricky. So Monterey Peninsula goes 2 of 2 on the technical foul, so you can pretty much just erase that last bucket by Lassen. Not only that, it's much. There's so many ball tie-up going on. Not sure which ones are called foul, which ones are called jump ball, and why. But the refs doing the best they can here to keep things clean and safe for the players. And number 3, Eric Green, steps out of bounds. They moved the three-point line back a little bit more this year so that a corner 3 could be a little bit further back if they move that part back too as well. Make it a little bit harder for guys to make those threes without stepping out of bounds, and it's exactly what happened right there as well. So guys really got to adjust on those corner threes. You make that negative step. Had some heated debates with some coaches about taking a negative step and why it's bad, and some thinks it's good. Well, that's an example right there on why it's not good. So Ibrahim with a tough finish in traffic. Much needed basket there for Monterey Peninsula as the momentum was starting to shift in the favor of the Cougars. The technical foul on this drive is going to squash that momentum real quick. So 8:19 on the clock. Ibrahim with 12 points on the day so far. And make that 13. So Ibrahim puts the Lobos back up by 2. We got a yo-yo match here in the second half as teams trade the leads. And another steal by Monterey Peninsula. Chris Anderson, beautiful finish in transition. Nice move there. And the Lobos are back up by 4, so it wasn't but a minute ago where Lassen was up by 3 and had the momentum. And a technical foul completely took the air out of that momentum. See his beautiful spin dribble there by Chris Anderson. He plays it at his own pace, totally under control. I like what I've seen from him so far this year. Ibrahim from downtown, off the back of the rim. Lassen needs a bucket here. Drive and dish. Haggerty no good, but offensive rebound goes to Lassen. And they either got a travel or a foul, so it looks like they called travel. Tough break. Looked like Lassen had an easy layup there. I saw him move 1 foot, not necessarily 2. And we have another technical foul. I saw the official, or was it a double technical? Maybe that's why no one's shooting free throws. But I want to go back to this. I'm a big footwork guy. Let me see. I guess if you want to have a microscope, he doesn't quite have that left foot down. And so I guess that would be a second step there. But in live action, to a non-professional official like myself, it looked good, but he looks like maybe he did travel on that play. Never trying to disparage the refs. We're great fans of our officials on NorCal Sports TV. 3-point basket, good for the Lobos. As they go back up by 7. That's Eric Green who drains it from the corner. Cole Rutherford looking to slow things down for the Cougars and get a good basket here. Pick and roll is picked off. And the Lobos are off to the races. Uncontested layup. Kenny Gerard. And that's will lead to a Lassen Cougars timeout. We'll be right back after this.
All the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
So Lassen calls a timeout after a huge run by the Lobos, who are back up by 9 now. So Lassen got up by 3. And a little too excited about the comeback. They got a technical foul, slowed all the momentum, and the Lobos are now back up by 9. So definitely a competitive back-and-forth match. Just for you, so you have some. Lassen offensive board, nice spin move, spin cycle move, no good underneath. Eric Green from downtown, no good. Rutherford with the board. And again, that Monterey Peninsula defense forces another turnover. So far, the MVP of this game is the Monterey Peninsula defense, forcing all types of turnovers and keeping Lassen from being able to make this comeback. And we got a foul. That's on number 11, Nathan Smothers. We'll see here on the replay. Shot clock's getting down. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes you got to be aware of those things as a defensive player. The clock is in your favor. You don't want to bail them out. He may have not even got that shot off before the horn had he not reached in. But no lack of effort for either team. To the line, number 5, Malik Ross, who was leading all scorers at halftime. As the Lobos should be back up now by 10, but they still got 60 on the board. So I'll change my scoreboard until I see otherwise. Caldwell to the basket. Trying to find out what's going on here. Last 2 times I've seen baskets go in, free throw and a bucket, and they haven't added it to the scoreboard yet. So maybe that's what's going on right now. They're trying to fix that. So they didn't give the free throw on the other end. Again, I guess they called this foul on the ground, unfortunately. A tough break for Lassen as Caldwell made the basket, but they called it on the ground, and he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. And Eric Green flies through midair and scores in transition again for Monterey. Look at that replay as we get a chance here. Eric Green sees a hole and fills it with 2 points. I believe we just have some discrepancies on. Okay, we finally got it taken care of. And another turnover. Monterey Peninsula ball. Eric Green from downtown looks good, is good. And Eric Green is on fire here in the last couple minutes as Monterey goes up by 14, their biggest lead on the night. They were down just a few minutes ago, it seemed like, by 3. You see here, Eric Green just finds the open spot. Plenty of time, even taking the dribble. Nothing but net. Anderson probes. Lobos taking the time here. They're up by 12. No need to rush. 3:50 on the clock. Anderson to Ibrahim, who drives. Left hand, no good. But Anderson fouled as he follows the miss by Ibrahim. Anderson, 4 points on the night. Misses his first. Drains the second. 13-point Lobos lead. Mid-range jumper by Caldwell, no good. And that was a good defensive possession there for Monterey Peninsula. Ran Lassen off the three-point line, forced him into a 17-foot jumper. Contested shot. Monterey Peninsula gonna dribble the air out the ball here a little bit just to get the clock wound down. Shot clock, 6 seconds on the shot clock. And Ibrahim will get to the line once again. So if you're Monterey Peninsula, that's exactly what you're looking for. Get the shot clock down as low as you can, and if you can get to the free throw line, easy buckets. Can't beat that possession right there. Last two possessions, one on defense, one on offense. Exactly what you're looking for if you're a Lobo fan. Ibrahim makes his first one of two. Officials talking to the players. Apparently there's a little chatter out there they've had enough of. You've had 3 technicals so far. And we have a timeout. We'll be right back on NorCal Sports TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Welcome back to the San Jose City College Tip-Off Classic and their beautiful new gymnasium in the heart of Silicon Valley. Monterey Peninsula's ran away with this here in the last few minutes. Believe it or not, Lassen was up by 3 late in the second half, but Monterey Peninsula has fought back valiantly and taken a very solid 15-point lead here. Caldwell will get to the line. As Ibrahim was caught reaching in the cookie jar. And the lefty misses his first one of 2. Lassen all the way down from Susanville. Actually had to postpone their first home game this year due to snow. Glad they were able to make it out here in time, as a lot of snowy, rainy weather may have prevented them from making this tournament possibly if they had delayed a day or two. And Monterey Peninsula, of course, from the beautiful Monterey Bay area. No need to worry about snow over there for them. Caldwell to Guyton, who floats one out. Open 3, no good, but we got a push on the rebound as Caldwell, you'll see here on the replay, got his hands in the back. Easy call, good call. Ibrahim back at the line. Leading scorer for Monterey with 15. Also in double figures, Malik Ross with 11 and Eric Green with 10. Ibrahim with the 16th point on the night. Monterey Peninsula still putting on the press. It's worked this far. I wouldn't change it up either. Continue to work and get better at that. Open three in the corner is good for Guyton, who was hot last night for the Cougars. Gets them within 12. Trying to keep hope alive here. 2:08 left. Lobos up by 12. Lobo's going to bleed this shot clock down as much as possible. But Ibrahim caught sleeping in the paint. 3-second call. Probably expected his teammates to instinctively just to take some of those shots since they were wide open. Didn't realize that they were trying to bleed that shot clock down. Open look in the corner, no good. Gets his own rebound. It's Guyton, who just drained a three. Good hustle there. Stops the clock at 1:44. And if he can knock both of these down and give him a chance to put on a press, Lassen will keep some hope that they could try to get back in this one. Oh, but he misses the second of two. Lassen will put on a press. Monterey Peninsula breaks the press. Ooh, but a travel. Let's take a look at this. Malik Ross is open. Oh, yeah, he traveled. Good call. Refs doing a good job. They're on top of those travels tonight. We'll be right back on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to the San Jose City tip-off on NorCal Sports TV. Our commentator, Sonny Oates, will be here for games 2 and 3, so you won't have to hear my voice anymore today. Nice drive by Cole Rutherford. Gets the Cougars back within single digits. They're down by 9. Nate Jean-Pierre slowing things down, takes it as a shot clock gets down. And we got another foul underneath. So Nate decided to go with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ibrahim, great hustle, and he's rewarded, and we'll get back to the, or they call the foul on the, I thought the foul was on the rebound. My apologies. So we got 2 shots. Nate Jean-Pierre, 6 points on the night. Let's correct this game clock. We got 59 seconds left in this one. 10-point lead for the Lobos. Jean-Pierre makes 2 of 2. And that will probably be the nail in the coffin of this game. Lassen going to try to look to get a quick shot, hopefully a 3 here. Rutherford. Nice looking shot, no good. Offensive rebound by the Cougars, no good. Another board, pass inside. Just trying to make something happen here. Again, no lack of effort for either team. Lassen came out hot in the second half like they did yesterday. Just had a couple unfortunate turns. You know, momentum. The law of momentum is a real thing, man. And they had momentum for a short minute, but a couple unfortunate plays and a technical foul seemed to squash that real quick. And the Lobos took advantage of that. And Monterey is going to get this W today. But both teams with a solid showing. Still early in the year, and they'll both get a chance to take a look at the things they did well to build on those and eliminate some of the things that they did not like. So Coach Spearing's squad and the Monterey Peninsula Lobos will come out victorious in this one. Okay, well, the refs say there's 0.07 seconds on the game clock. We're going to have to inbound it first to call this one officially. So the Lobos come out victorious. Thanks again for tuning in to NorCal Sports TV and our coverage of the San Jose City College tip-off. Please join us. We got 2 more games on the docket today, including Merced and San Mateo. College of San Mateo next. And our nightcap, Feather River College, faces the host, San Jose City College. Our commentator, Sonny Oates, he will be on the mic for the last 2 games. So we'll be at our full strength as a broadcast team. Again, we thank you for joining us. Please subscribe and help our channel grow so we can bring you more coverage on the West Coast.